Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and give it a like. An interesting new story every week.
Capybara Chronicles Sea Adventures. Story 9. Dance of the Moonwaves. The ship Sea Star slowly moved across the dark expanse of the ocean. The moon, full and radiant, was reflected in the water, and its light seemed alive. It shimmered and moved as if to the rhythm of invisible music. The Capybara family stood on the deck enjoying a rare moment of calm after their tumultuous adventures. They had just left the magical deep-sea city, where they solved ancient mysteries and helped restore the balance of the currents. Before that, they had endured a fierce storm, where the light of the sails of hope saved them from peril. These memories made the moonlight even more significant, as if it was a reminder that new challenges and discoveries awaited them ahead. "What is that?" Tika asked, his voice trembling with excitement. "The moon seems to be dancing." The captain's voice was soft yet confident.
It's the dance of the lunar waves. The magic of the moon and water merges here, creating a special place of power. But be careful, not everything here is so simple. To pass through, you will have to tune into the rhythm of this dance.
The ship moved on, and the water around began to shimmer. The waves seemed to come alive. Their movements became orderly, forming a complex pattern. Each new curve of the waves resembled a grand dance. The moon, leaning over the side, watched them with admiration.
These are not just waves. Look, it's as if they are guiding us.
"But where to?" Bob asked cautiously, studying the map.
There's nothing like this marked here.
Papa Capybara, firmly holding the wheel, watched the patterns in the water attentively.
We need to trust the moon. It shows the way.
The moon's light intensified, and the ship suddenly found itself surrounded by whirlpools moving in sync with the moonlight. Each whirlpool shimmered with silver, its movements mesmerizing yet hiding danger. The water around sparkled, and every movement was part of an ancient ritual where the sea and the moon became one. The captain's voice filled the air.
To pass through this place, you must follow the rhythm of the waves. If you falter, the whirlpools will capture you.
"Rhythm?" Luna asked again.
We will understand it. Listen, Mama Bara replied softly. The moon whispers its melody.
Listen carefully. The Capybara family stood still, listening to the silence. And indeed, through the splash of water, they caught a faint melody which, it turned out, came from the moon itself. It was not just music, but a whole symphony, where every sound was connected to the movement of the waves. Papa Capybara began to steer the ship, adjusting to the rhythm of the melody, while Bob and Luna carefully watched the changes in the movement of the waves.
Now!
Shouted Bob when he noticed one of the whirlpools slowing down. "Turn right," Luna, pulling the ropes, chimed in. "Yip, hold on!" Tika, excited, stood at the bow of the ship, shouting words of encouragement. "We can do it." "Luna is with us." The ship moved more confidently, following the dance of the moon waves. Gradually, the whirlpools began to part, opening a path before them. But at the final stage, the water started to speed up and the melody became more complex. Every step required maximum concentration. And at some point, the ship almost lost its rhythm, but the coordinated work of the family allowed it to straighten its course. In the center of the magical space, they saw a huge circle of waves rotating around a glowing crystal. The crystal hovered above the water, emitting a soft silvery light that illuminated everything around. The light shimmered, creating patterns resembling stars scattered across the night sky. The captain's voice sounded again.
This is the heart of the moon waves. To harness its power, you must complete the dance. Only then will the magic of the moon reveal its secret to you. The family stood in a circle on the deck, holding paws.
They closed their eyes, listening to the melody. Gradually, each of them felt the rhythm of the waves passing through their hearts. It was a feeling of complete harmony, as if the moon itself was guiding their movement. They began to move in unison, their steps matching the movement of the ship. When the last step of the dance was completed, the light of the crystal flared brighter, and it descended closer to the ship. The capybara family extended their paws, and the crystal gently settled into their circle. At that moment, they felt warmth and peace fill each of their hearts.
You have proven your harmony with the moon's magic, said the captain. Now, the power of the dance belongs to you.
The light of the moon began to fade, but the crystal continued to glow, filling the ship with tranquility. The water around became calm again and the whirlpools disappeared. The capybara family stood on the deck, looking at the crystal.
It was unforgettable, whispered Luna. And we went through the moon dance. And now we have another key, added Bob.
It will lead us to the next destination, said Papa Capybara, holding the wheel.
He looked at the horizon where the sun was slowly rising. Its golden rays mixed with the silvery glow of the crystal, symbolizing the unity of the magic of day and night.
The power of the moon and water, now with us. Onward to new challenges.
The ship moved forward, leaving behind the magical place where the moon and water danced in eternal harmony. Ahead awaited new mysteries and great discoveries.